Peace everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all week is going fine. Why? Because you can't change the past, but you can change the future. Hey, this video is for all my friends out there who like fabricating in their garage, who like building stuff with their hands, who like seeing projects come to fruition. You know, seeing something in your mental and making it come into fruition by using your hands and your thought. So today's project, I got a Craftsman 150 drill press. Now this drill press was built in the early or late 1950s. And as you know, they always have this saying that they don't make things like they used to, or they don't build houses like they used to, they don't build cars like they used to, because the material they actually built them out of, very durable. Steel, the grade of steel that they used back in the 1950s, 1930s, it's a much better steel because the refining process was a lot purer. So now they make it so where it's so production wise, and it takes away from the quality of the steel. So not to get into that, but basically what I did so far, I got the base right here. I already worked on the base a little bit. Let me bring it over here so you can see some of the photos. Now, when I first started doing this, the base was so rusted out and corroded everywhere. You wouldn't believe, I actually got this for free. I went and picked up a table saw a few months back last winter, and so the lady gave me this. She said this used to be her husband's, and it was just sitting in the garage. It had become real weathered. So I did a lot of work to this thing. But today we're going to be disassembling the head right over there, the drill head. We're going to be disassembling it, and this video is just going to be a disassembly of that, so I can get ready to put it back together and lube everything up and clean it up, you know, make it workable again. So you really don't need a lot of tools for this. Basic hand tools, you know. You need a hammer. Some of those real bad rust spots, you need some of this penetrant spray. I got a 1/2-inch wrench, open-end wrench right here. And I got an Allen wrench. This is a 332 Allen wrench. And I also have some knockouts, driving pins. If you gotta knock something out, you use this. This basically is just smaller on this end. On this end is water for a hammer. So let's move this base back so I have some room over here. Let's get to this. Now, I like using gloves because you never know what you're gonna run into. Could be spiders, whatever. You know, spider nest was all on this. You know, so probably what I should have done too is bring my air compressor over here and blow this thing out. So, you know what? Let me move this over here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let's bring that right there. All right. So now, yeah, you all can see that. Man, let me move this over just a little bit. All right, we should be good. So now, okay, so let's flip this over. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this motor off of here. So you got one bolt right here, and you got one bolt on this side. And what you want to do, basically, you want to unloosen those bolts Luckily, these bolts were already pretty free, so it really didn't take a lot for me to break these off. So let me unloosen the other side. Should come right off there. Yep. Didn't take a lot of strength. We're gonna take this to the side. And believe it or not, that motor still actually works. I know it looks all rusty and dusty, but that motor still works. It's still pretty quiet too. Okay, so next portion, 332 Allen wrench. We're gonna take this knob off right here, this lock handle, as they call it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that back in because I don't like losing my screws. I'm gonna set that right up there. And this side of the way. So now what we're gonna do, we want to take this bolt off right here. So this is actually not even tight, so it's not gonna take a lot for me to take it off. Make sure you can still see that in the camera. Yeah. Normally you have to drive these out, but I think they're gonna be so loose. So what I went ahead and did, I sprayed some of this penetrant oil in there, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes ago, and just let it sit in there. So I'm gonna spray just a little bit more. Just a little bit, because you don't want this stuff to backfire in your face. That's all you need, just a tad bit. Now if it's really tough, you wanna take your driving pin, and you're gonna have to take your hammer and beat it out. So let's see how tough it is. Actually, that is too long. That's too wide to even go in there. So let's try this right here. So now I'm having to improvise. Oh, came right out of there. See that? Now let me show you what I did. This is what I did. I stuck this Allen wrench right directly in that hole and just pushed that other side out. So let me show you. So basically I just pushed it out. Came right out. Set that to the side. Now, give it a few taps. That's how it came right out. You know what? Let me turn it around so you can see that again from this side, from that perspective. I'm sticking it in from the opposite side. Just tapping it out. Oh, there it went. So, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these back together because I don't like losing any pieces. So when I clean these up, that way I know how this stuff goes back together. Even though I got the instructions, but it's still good to, that's a good habit to do. Okay, so now we're gonna take off this piece right here, this locking knob. It comes right off of there. As you can see, it's super dirty in it, super dirty. Let's just go to the side right there. Now, next part, we're gonna take this other locking handle off. I'm gonna spray it just a little bit on there. I was fortunate to have this not be so rusted out, so it should just come right out fairly easy. There it is, came right out. Flip it over. She would just get this one out right by hand. There it is. Came right out of there. So, same thing I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take this off. Put this on there so I don't lose any parts. Put that back together like that. Sit that to the side right there. Okay, now the next step is, okay, we got that. Next step is going to be to take this handle off right here, and it's actually going to be a I gotta drive that out. So I'm gonna have to drive this out of here. Now I know I can't get any WD-40 down in there, so I'm just gonna try and use some brute force. There she goes. You see that pin right there came right out of there. Now I can just push it out of there. There she goes. Now this should be able to just come right off of here. Maybe with a little bit of you know what? Let's try this right here. Okay, so one step I forgot to tell you. Move this pin out of the way. So, you see this bolt right here? This locks this handle in right here. So, you want to unloosen that. And then there's going to be a little small little red washer right underneath that. You want to keep that. You do not want to throw that away or break it. There she goes. There she goes. So I'm going to put that right back on there just so I know where it is. Let me give you a close-up of this. You see that? See how dirty that was? Really dirty. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna sit that right there. Now, you can take this completely off, but I'm not gonna do too much cleaning up on this part. You can separate this from here, but I'm not gonna do all of that. All right, so now the last step is to take this off right here, and this whole piece should come right off. Okay, so you have to take this nut off here, otherwise it's gonna hit right there. So we're gonna take that off of there. Simple as that, came right off. So now she's ready to come out. Take a little brute force, but be careful taking this out. Let me just give her a little motivation. Let me use my rubber mallet on that. Here she comes now. Pretty close. All right, that's pretty much it. So if you can see just how dirty this thing actually is, look at that. Look at that chuck. Look how rusty it is. But it still rolls smoothly. It's a bearing right here, and there's another bearing back here. You can see how this bad boy is gonna run really good. Bearings are still good. May need a slight oiling, you know, but everything seems to be pretty good. But you can just see how the amount of dirt that's on here. Okay. Now the last piece is gonna be this pulley right here. But I think I'm gonna leave that in there. That's spinning pretty good. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean all of this out though. You can see if you can see inside of there. See how dirty it is in there. But once again, not very bad. For free, not very bad for free at all. Okay. You can kind of see you can see some of the rust that's around it, you know. Okay. Enough of me talking. Let's get ready to end this video. So this video is for all my friends out there who like working in a garage. You know, I got a lot of projects that are coming, you know, and a few more tours that are coming, you know. Let me know if y'all like these videos. You know, your feedback really inspires me to keep going. You know, your feedback allows me to know what other things I should create. You know, what other videos I should create. You know, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And for all the new subscribers, man, thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. It really helps my motivation. It really encourages me to keep going. You know, hit the comment button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. So when I post a video, you'll see me. Now, I do want to apologize because I haven't been making videos in probably about 2 weeks. And I really have been doing a lot of work. My business has really been going. So haven't had too much time at home. You know, pretty much I make it home. I leave in the morning, 5, 6 a.m. and I don't get back to maybe 7, 8 p.m. So that's why I haven't been making any videos for y'all. But just stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching so far. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. Peace out.